Thank you guys for joining me for this very intense pick a card. We're going to keep it a buck here. If you're a conscious parent and you are aware of how the emotional body can respond to threats to make your child feel unsafe, this is where being a conscious parent rules every time, because when it comes to protecting our children, we are going to make sure we put our children first no matter what. We will never give up on our children, you know. And so this very interesting pick a card is for all the conscious parents that are like, I like tarot, but I'm not into all that. Or I'm learning about tarot, and I'm not into all that fluffy stuff like, hey, love this and love that and money this and money that. I need to know what the fuck is really going on. My channel is for conscious parents who are spiritual and who just like, hold on, stop feeding me bullshit. Look, and the fact, and you coming to me with the bullshit. Come on now, let's really get down into the nitty gritty. What the hell is really going on? Because I need to know, why are you going out your way to start some shit with me? And when I call you out on your bullshit, you do some trick ass shit to make yourself look like you ain't doing the shit that we all know you're doing. And I'm being as mature as I possibly can. But when you're targeting my kids, we got an issue. And as a conscious parent, this is where spirituality can definitely ground you when people are consistently trying to trigger anger and rage within you, because while the external environment may not be aware, but this person is targeting your child out of having resentment towards you, you know it. And you know how foul and dirty this individual can play. And you know that this individual is just doesn't give a damn. And they're willing to use whatever they can to make sure nobody finds out what they up to. Well, hell. This is why we have a karma reading for this particular thing. What is their karma for targeting your children because they have resentment towards you? Now, in the title, it's going to be titled, What is their karma for targeting your children? But the full title is, What is their karma for targeting your children because they have resentment towards you? Well, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to cleanse the energy, and then we'll get into the quick 3-pound pick a card. Get your tea ready, get your snacks. If you smoke weed, smoke your weed. But I got a feeling this reading will be much more positive than for us, anyway, conscious parents, than for the individuals who are trying to harm our children. Welcome, Pile 1. Let's find out, what is their karma for targeting your children? Archangel Michael is protecting your children, okay? Your children are safe and protected. I just definitely want to start off with that because, as a conscious parent, I'm not able to be, present with my children at this point in time. As I'm giving this message, however, I know I'm learning a lot during this time away from my children as I'm preparing to reunite with them. So I understand, as a conscious parent, you want to make sure your children are safe, and that's why I started that message off. Archangel Michael is with your children. All right? Whew. So these people are going to experience death. While you're experiencing a rebirth, these people will be walking closer and closer to death. These people also They were on some single white female bullshit, emulating your character. They are any methods they use to be able to rob you of your personality, and then act as if they are you, and you're just simply acting like something that you're not. Whatever methods they use on you to convince you that this type of mentality was of superiority, or that they could control you in this manner, it's going to go back to them, okay? Also, be grateful for what has happened, because it's actually going to bring you and your children closer, okay? And whatever methods that they use to separate, if you had any children separated from you, or just to separate you from resources, to have your children have their needs met, because they wanted to make it so you couldn't provide for your children. Just realize you're going to learn the methods that they use and be able to create solutions to prevent this type of foul play. And you will be blessed with joy, okay? And just so you know, this situation is experiencing a huge transformation. Archangel Zadkiel, he has the ability of transmutation. So this situation is changing for you guys, okay? Don't give up the hope. I want to say thank you for being present. We're going to cleanse energy. Welcome, Pile 2. Let's find out what's their karma for targeting your children because they have resentment towards you. Well, death is coming up. We're going to keep it a buck. There are, if they're not yet experiencing this, they're going to be experiencing extreme life changes in which they're going to be tested. Hey, are you going to choose to do the right thing, or are you going to, continue to not have accountability for your irresponsible actions and cause reckless trouble for others in your external environment and go to great lengths to hide what you're doing? Well, if they choose to take the easy route, instead of rebirthing, they're going to die. You're going to keep it a buck. And during this time, when this is happening, you're going to be experiencing a lot of changes in your internal world as well as your external. So this is how you'll know this particular karma is happening to them. Okay? But Archangel Zachiel is saying, have mercy on them, because this is actually going to strengthen you long term. Having mercy on those who have have targeted your children to spite you actually will show you the depths of untapped strength that you cannot even imagine that you have. Developing resentment is going to be like a weakening point for you, because this is where they would try to oppress you and control you when you're in a state of anger. Okay, so this is why, do what you need to do healthily to have mercy for them long term. You're going to be celebrating something connected to this. For them targeting your children, you're going to be blessed with something great. Okay, so just focus on gratitude in this moment, all right? You're having a rebirth, and I'm not getting any bad vibes. It's anything bad has happened to your kids. I feel your kids are safe. Your kids are probably going through the, regular smegular rites of passage at this point in time. And Archangel Michael, is helping them understand truth from illusion. So you don't have to worry if your children are going to fall victim to the emotional manipulation that these people are heavily used to using. All right? And without further ado, we're going to cleanse the energy and hope this reading helped you. welcome, Pal 3. So let's get into your reading. So let's just say concerning this particular issue, the individuals who are targeting your children, they are being removed out of the picture because spiritual narcissism does catch up with individuals. Okay? Let's just say there's an angel with your child during this particular point in time. It could be someone you never would have expected it to be, but they are forgiving themselves for not being as understanding as they could have been about a particular situation concerning your child being targeted. This individual who's done most of the damage is being removed. Okay, you're being asked to have faith in this moment. You may not know how a miracle is going to come about for you, but a miracle is going to come about for you. Now, you're being asked to focus on writing more gratitude, okay? Gratitude is going to help usher in this miracle a whole lot more. The situation is being transmuted, okay? And there's a lot of individuals that are helping make this situation be cleaned up, all right? When we're talking about what is their karma for targeting your children because they have resentment for you, well, they're being removed. They're being removed out of the picture. They're being removed out of the picture. They took things too far. They took things too far with this case. That's what I'm picking up. I feel like the people who targeted your children really went too far. They went so far. They started a whole fucking witch hunt against you. So no one would know what the fuck they was doing. But when I say everything that they have done will come to light and they're going to be removed, release resentment and just forgive them, because honestly, they know not what they've done. When I say they don't even know what they've done, they don't really realize how all the damage that they did with intention to hurt you really only hurt themselves, because everybody that they tried to hurt outside of themselves is just going to get better and better and do better. And they're just going to be removed, however that means. And if they're being removed in the manner that I don't know how to actually understand it, but if they're being removed, there's a lot that people found out about them. That means these people have to be kept away from other people.